The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome along to the podcast, the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast. Might I add, I know it's bragging about yourself, but the number one rated podcast at the moment in New Zealand, which we're very thankful for if you've downloaded that. So thanks to you, loyal early podcast listener.
We'd also like to thank Jesus.
I've got a wait. I had a question, but what did you just say?
We'd like to thank Jesus.
The seventh studio album from Kanye West.
Yes, because I didn't want to thank Jesus.
Why not Jesus?
Well, because I'm not really religious, so I don't want to thank Jesus.
Fair enough. Thanks.
And be fake. I'd rather thank someone that I really like, Kanye West.
Thanks very much to Kanye West for providing us with this podcast. And someone who would like to thank Jesus is Kimberly Crossman. I was reading her bio the other day for a new show she's got coming on, and she wrote on her bio when it was, "Who would you like to invite to your dream dinner?" The first person she put was Jesus, which I think is so funny.
Oh, he'd have some good yarns, though. Like, I was just going about my day, and then someone whacked me up on a cross. Holy shit, you haven't had pain until you've had a nail through your hands.
Someone at the dinner party's like, "Man, I had a rough day." Every time Jesus is at the dinner party, you think you had a rough day.
and then people just get annoyed at him because so be like, "Oh, blah blah," and then Jesus be like, "Oh, guys, you didn't get like taken down and put back up and whipped and stuff. Oh, you can never have a winch around Jesus."
This is very sacrilegious.
You know what? I would punch Jesus because he stole my birthday.
Sharyn is very annoyed that she's born on the same day as Jesus.
What was the question you wanted to ask?
The question I wanted to ask was, why do you always talk first?
Oh, me?
A radio question, yeah.
Because he's the anchor.
That's like a rule of radio that Clint always talks first.
Yeah, because he's the anchor.
Fantastic. Oh, well, congratulations on that, mate.
Thank you. Why is your name first in the show lineup?
Just some. I don't actually know why.
Because he's a celebrity. That's why we didn't even get mentioned in the press release when they announced our show.
I'm. Well, we're digging up old demons now. It's because I was the only one. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I feel very isolated right now. Anyway, sometimes I'd like to do the intro. That's all I was going to say. So okay. I'll open this podcast.
You can do tomorrow's one.
No, today's one, right now. What up, pussies? Welcome to the podcast. It's Guy Dog here. I'm here with Sharyn and Clint, who are also awesome. Enjoy the podcast, babes.
But you didn't actually start the podcast because we'd already been talking for 2 minutes.
Shh. Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
Oh, there was an amazing story that came out today about Ryan Reynolds. And I say, because he's so hot that it makes it cute.
Aww.
He's making this movie at the moment. It's called The Voices. And they ended up having to spend extra money on their movie budget using CGI because Ryan was like deathly afraid of cats, and there's a whole lot of cats in this movie that like talk to him and stuff, so he'll be sitting on the couch pretending the cats are there, and then they'd have to film it all over again because Ryan Reynolds could not be in the same room as a cat. And if he sees a cat, he actually freaks out and has a panic attack.
A movie full of talking cats and Ryan Reynolds sounds like a lot of girls' perfect movie, doesn't it?
Well, any movie with him on mute is a great movie, really, let's be honest. But I just thought this was such an irrational fear to be scared of cats. I mean, I've got a weird thing. I won't, like, pick up a cat or anything because my cousin threw a cat at my face when I was younger. But I'm not weirdly scared of it. But I do know someone in this room that has a really, really weird phobia that's even weirder than cats.
Who is it?
Is it you?
It's not me.
Hang on, let's just have a demonstration and see
I'm
if
a little
it's
bit afraid
somebody
of...
that I don't.
Oh, yeah!
I just threw a banana peel at Clint because Clint has this irrational fear of fruit that has, like, used fruit.
It's not fruit. I'm fine with fresh fruit. Fruit that's still sealed and hasn't been touched by the hand of man. But once it's been penetrated, like when you've been into the fruit... No, that's disgusting. Like,
pick it up.
No, don't
pick it up.
No, you pick it up.
See, he won't even touch it. Pick up the fruit.
If you don't take that, I'll get someone else to come
pick up the fruit.
No, I'm genuinely not touching it.
Pick the fruit up.
I will not touch it. It's slimy. It's disgusting. And I tell you what.
I'll give you $100 if you pick that up.
I will bet you $100 that aside from that banana skin that you just threw at me, I bet you $100 without looking there's another banana skin in that waste paper bin because I can smell it.
It's irrational.
Someone on the show before us had a banana, and I guarantee you there's a banana in that.
We've done it a few times here at the Edge. We've done a prank on Clint where we've put fruit peels on his keyboard.
It's real
and
funny.
He goes full mental, and he started yelling and screaming at our boss because he was the one that had done it, and he was yelling at him to get rid of them because he has this irrational phobia of fruit peels.
I can't tell if you're taking the piss right now.
No, I'm being 100% serious. This isn't like a wacky radio thing.
If you go pick it up and put it near him, he will freak out.
Don't pick it up. If we're friends, you won't do it. If we're friends, you won't do it.
So Guy's walking around to the banana peel right now. Clint is freaking. Clint has run onto the other side of the studio and will not go. Throw it at him! Throw it at him! He's actually running away from Guy.
I don't want to throw it at him because this is the weirdest.
It's
You
an
made me sound
irrational
like a real pansy. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm actually
You
so
just
tough.
ran away from a banana.
No, but that's my thing. Like, if
You
we
ran away from a banana.
No, but we're friends, and you just told me that you're afraid of cats being thrown at your face, so I'd never throw a cat at your face. So you're like, Clint's afraid of fruit. Let's throw it at his face.
It's a great idea.
So Clint's in charge of operating the computers here. I like to call it the mainframe or the Phoenix system. As soon as I went and picked up the banana skin, he ran away from his responsibilities and it was just like, screw the radio show, I'm off.
It's an irrational phobia, and we want to know about other irrational phobias.
It's just a thing. Like,
It's such a fresh banana
no,
as well.
but it's not. Look, it's already browning around the
No,
edges.
it's not. I only just ate
Look at the bit
that.
where you peeled it. It's
I
brown
scoffed
there.
that during a song. It's only 3 minutes old.
You scoffed it though. I didn't scoff it. You scoffed it. That's the issue as well.
He's very worked up.
You've used that bit of fruit. I don't want anything to do with
He's
it.
very, very worked up about this. But we want to know your irrational phobias.
This
Are
is
you
so
like
weird.
Clint and Ryan Reynolds and you're scared of the weirdest things? Or do you know someone that is? And we've got Shan on the phone. What's your irrational fear?
I'm absolutely afraid of jelly.
Jelly. What?
Yeah, jelly.
Like wibble,
And they
wibble,
have it-
wibble, wobble jelly on a plate.
Yeah, that's like disgusting. Like I get so afraid of it, and every Sunday night my family has it, and I can't sit at the table. I have to go and sit somewhere else.
What is it about jelly that freaks you out, Shan?
It's just the fact that it wobbles, I think, and that's what I think it does on the way down into my tummy. It's so horrible. Like even thinking about it makes me feel all yuck.
You would be absolutely hilarious at a jelly wrestle pit.
Yeah, I know. I would probably freak out. I'd probably have to be pretty drunk.
It would be so funny.
Even if you weren't terrified of it, like it's cruel that you're terrified of it and they do it, but why is your family having jelly every single night?
Oh, just because they love it, so it's only me, and
Must
I can
really
take
love it.
myself away.
That is so funny. Oh, well, thank you so much for calling and sharing your fear with us.
Don't go to a Beyonce concert.
0800 The Edge. Nick, what's your irrational fear?
Hi, my irrational fear is I'm scared of golf clubs.
Why?
Because when I was younger, my sister, she put a golf ball on my mouth and she tried to hit it. Smacked me in the face.
Oh, that's not irrational. That's a perfectly understandable fear.
Man.
That is.
Did she learn it off the mask? That's like something the mafia do. I saw that in the mask once. It was terrifying.
That's terrible. Thank you so much for your call, Nick. Jess, what's your irrational fear? Jess. Oh, Jess is one where she was scared of owls. If she so much as hears a moorpork, she gets freaked out.
The thing that was with the fruit one, and I did ask for a bit of support on this,
Yeah.
and going through the text machine, I'm not the only one.
No, you're not.
There was a lot of people who feel this way about fruit. And
There
it's
are.
not fruit. It's not like I couldn't go to an orchard and be like, oh, I'm so scared. It's used fruit. It's fruit that's been used by someone else.
Yeah.
What if it's your own fruit? That's a lie. Even fruit that you've used, you have to get rid of.
I need to get rid of the evidence ASAP and not in a bin anywhere near me.
Yeah, whenever he has some fruit at his desk, he'll walk to the other side of the office and the furthest bin away from him to put the fruit in there. And so someone else has to put up with this smelly fruit all day. But apparently you're not that weird because, Paris, your mum is just like Clint.
Yeah, she is.
What does she do?
She won't let us eat fruit in the same room as her.
Whoa.
So what would happen when you were kids, Paris, and your mum would be like, you've got to eat your 5+ a day, you've got to have your fruit? Who would...
Oh, we weren't allowed to eat it.
What? So you didn't have fruit when you were little?
No, we were deprived.
Is she one other thing, is she the same like with the rubbish bin thing? Like she won't let you put it in a rubbish bin in the house, like take it out and throw it in the garden or something? Yeah.
It has to be in the wheelie bin.
Yeah, your mum's a smart woman. Yeah, she's
That is,
switched on.
that is not smart if she's telling her kids that they don't have to
Get it
have
out of the
fruit.
house.
You
It's
need
decomposing. Like, get it out of the house. Would you keep a corpse in the house? No, it's rotting. The house should be
Good
for,
point.
for
But most
non-living or decaying items.
Most fruit is biodegradable anyway.
Exactly, instantly, as soon as you bite it.
A lot of good texts coming in. My sister is terrified of lollies or anything that's touched a lolly. I get a major lump in my throat whenever someone runs their hand over a surface.
Oh, let's touch the surface.
That must be it. No, don't. Water in the loo. Going to Hawaii for work, the water was too high and I got freaked out. Good news, you guys got Hawaii. Bad news about the high water loo. I'm terrified of chickens. I'm absolutely terrified of bacon. I can't even look at it without my heart rate increasing.
Bacon.
My heart rate increases around bacon purely because I want to get that delicious meat in my mouth.
I have an irrational fear of people touching my elbows. And finally, I have leptotyphophobia. It's the fear of butterflies and moths. I have a panic attack when I see them, and I scream so loud that I once injured my friend's ear.
A lot of
Wow.
girls I know have that thing with moths. I think it might be that horror movie, The Mothman or something.
It's
but,
only the big moths.
Okay, there you go. See, for everything that people say you're weird about, there's people out there with way weirder things. You've got weirder things. It's just my thing. Like,
What's my weirder thing?
I can't think of it off the top
I don't
of my
think
head.
Sharon's got a few things that are quirky, but nothing. This is like you need some help for this, mate.
No, I don't want to. It's not one of those ones I want to confront. It's like you should lie in a bath full of orange peels
That is
to
a
get over your
great
fear.
idea.
What's your worst fruit?
Apples.
Apples.
Apples
Alright.
are the
Let's
worst.
get him a bath of apples.
We're going to get you over this, mate.
Yeah, we're going to help
No,
you
I'm
through
good,
this
honestly, I
together.
don't-
I'm not a psychologist,
It's not
but I'm
denial, I
prepared to
don't-
be for radio entertainment.
Don't
You
want help.
are an absolute crazy person.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
The Edge, Fall Out Boy.
Sometimes I can't remember.
That is such a good song.
Sometimes I can't remember.
What is going
You're
on?
blowing out, mate.
These ashes came.
It's Fall
Shut
Out
up,
Boy.
Guy.
Sugar, we're going down.
Honestly, there's too many guys on this show.
Shush, Guy Sebastian. It is 25 minutes to 4
That
o'clock.
Fall
Guy,
Out
Sharyn,
Boy
and
song
Clint
was
here.
awesome, guys.
Yeah, you enjoyed
I'm
that?
really glad you guys. A lot of people don't know this, but you guys helped choose the music here at the Edge, and
Yeah.
I thought that was a classic. Glad it was in the rotation.
Yeah, you
We
enjoyed
don't-
that one?
We don't help, we do.
I didn't like the Guy Sebastian song that came in afterwards. That was a bit weird. So,
We're going to play
I
that
just-
next.
Yeah.
oh, exciting!
Anyway, on to more important things.
Yeah,
Where the hell is Chang?
Yeah.
Because we've been looking for him all day.
yeah.
That's
And-
why that bit screwed up just then, by the way, because normally Chang would have made the computer stop for us to talk, but he's not here.
Don't try and shift the blame on a Chang. That was entirely your fault.
For a start, let's use his full name, Chi-Ho Chang.
So
that
what have
is
you
his
done with
name.
him? You said just before you said
He's
on
on
a
a.
special
I
mission.
gave him a task to do. I'll give you a clue. He's in a special town in New Zealand, and I'll give you a bit of a riddle. It begins with an H and it ends with an Hamilton.
Is it Hamilton?
Hamilton, yes, well done. He's
Why
in
did
Hamilton.
I stopped and was like,
Next question. Why is he in Hamilton?
I know why he's there.
to catch chlamydia?
No, Hamilton, on behalf of... I'd like to apologise for her.
I know.
This better not be another Hamilton gag, because it's a lovely place.
He's going to the country's best Burger King. Because honestly, Hamilton have the best Burger King in New Zealand.
No, we're not doing free Burger King plugs either, although
It's
that
not
is
a
a
Burger
great
King
Burger
plug, I'm
King.
being serious.
I know why he's there. It's because there's a certain sporting event on, and
The
it's something
cricket
that
is
you'll-
on there today for
Yeah.
anyone who's interested that New Zealand is 128 for 2.
Yeah.
Now, listeners, regular listeners, fans of the show, there's not many, but my mum's listening, and I know she's excited. Catch in a Hat is starting, guys. And today we are doing the official testing for Catch in a Hat. We have Chang down in Hamilton, dressed as a guinea pig. Not as a guinea pig, because a guinea pig costume wasn't available. So he's currently as a lion. So if you're in Hamilton and you see Chang wandering around the boundary, weirdly dressed as a lion for some reason, go, nice guinea pig, mate, because it'll help his self-esteem. So for
what
those of you who don't know, Catch in a Hat is the new sensation that's sweeping the nation. Basically, it's a way for people to win $1 million. Because in the Tui Catch a Million, you don't actually win $1 million, you win $100,000.
Yeah.
I'm doing a better version.
Yeah.
Catch in a Hat. We need to find out if it works properly. If you catch the ball in the hat, though, basically, Chang's going to be testing this out, you win $1 million from the Edge.
My thing is that he's supposed to be testing out Catch in a Hat today, but
Yeah.
you're making it even harder for him because he's dressed up as a guinea pig / lion.
I don't know why I put him in the costume, but it seemed like a fun thing to do this morning, and I'm sure he's loving it as well. We can actually talk to him soon if you
Can
want
we
to chat
talk
to
to
him.
him?
We
yeah,
need
we'll
to.
give him a call up, and he's going to be our live cricket correspondent / Catch in a Hat test dummy / guinea pig / lion.
There's a lot of slashing.
We're crossing live now to Hamilton, the city of the future, where Chang Hung, or Chi-Ho Chang as he's properly known, is in Hamilton. Chang, are you with us?
Yes, coming to you live from Seaton Park here. Guy, you sent me down here for the Catch in a Hat.
Yes,
the,
I know.
piss take
I know why you sent you there, mate.
the piss take of Tui Catch in a Million. So, yeah, I'm here. I have to say, I don't want to say this too loud, but I don't think any dairies are open in Hamilton today. Because there's quite a lot of Indians here today.
Oh, Chang!
Chang!
Thank you, Chang, for the
Chang.
casual racism off the top. That was a classic gag, mate.
That was terrible.
Chang, I hear a lot of cheering in the background. What's going on? What's the atmosphere like?
Well, I'm here with the whole of Indian supporters here. Currently the score is 138 for 2, so we lost 2 wickets.
Did you just rip out your Indian gag in the middle of all the Indian supporters? Sort your life.
I said it really quietly.
No, it's not even funny though to still say. So are you legitimately dressed up as a guinea pig / lion right now, Chang?
Yes, I am dressed up as a guinea pig. I'll post a photo on our Facebook page, Guy, Sharyn, and Clint. real soon, right after this conversation, in case if I don't get mugged by the supporters here.
Describe your guinea pig outfit, because I've heard it resembles very similar to a lion.
Well, it's the closest thing to a guinea pig. I got two paws. It's like a onesie. I got a tail and a hat.
Guinea pigs don't have tails. Guinea pigs don't have tails.
Is anyone abusing you?
Hang on. Hang on. The supporters are going crazy around me. Apparently, there's a wicket. The Indians are going crazy.
That's bad for New Zealand, mate. So, Chang, we need you to get a hat. Did you bring a hat?
Yes, I got a hat. The one I wear to the tennis during the summer. So it's like a paper straw hat. So I'll try and catch the 6 off it.
No one cares about the dynamics of your hat, mate. What we want you to do is get on the boundary, dressed as a lion/guinea pig, get your hat in the air. We need you to catch a 6, or at least get close to catching a 6 to test this theorem for catching a hat. If you catch it, mate, you get a free. No, you don't get $1 million. You get a free CD from the prize cupboard.
Okay, cool. So we're around 26 overs gone, and there has only been 2 sixes hit.
Yeah.
No one has caught it yet.
Yeah, and you haven't caught either of them, mate. So get out there and get your act together, because I want to see a lion, Chang dressed as a lion, catching a 6.
Good luck, Chang.
He's actually...
Okay, sweet it.
Okay,
good luck.
Put him on hold for a second.
Guy is actually imagining that too, because I had his eyes shut that entire time.
So if Chang doesn't catch this, do we drop the idea?
No, it's actually better if Chang doesn't catch it, because that means it's less likely to happen, and that means it's less likely that I have to give away $1 million.
The money's safer.
Which I'm practicing. Kim.com told me that if I beat him at what's the game? Game of Thrones or something like that. Call of Duty. I would get. I was in the ballpark. I would get $1 million. So I've got to get it somehow.
Okay, it's a day nighter for the cricket today, so we'll check in with Chang throughout the evening. I hope he catches it, because I'd like this to be done, because then it's more likely that people will play Catch a Million, because they're more likely to get $1 million.
I hope he gets beaten up by a crowd of angry Indian fans.
Because he's such a racist.
We've both got goals here. Let's see how it turns out. We know it's going to turn out badly.
Who thought the comedic Asian on the show would turn out to be the racist?
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
Now, the story today... Sorry, I was just taking a breath. You always criticise me. I'm trying my hardest. The story I wanted to bring up today, because it's kind of breaking news, the royal couple, Sir Wills and Kate... I don't know if that's the official term. Thank you for the music.
Prince William and Princess Kate?
Prince William and Princess Kate.
Is she princess or is she duchess?
Oh, who cares?
No one cares. Some rich people are coming to New Zealand, and we're already excited about it. The Waikato Times today announced that Hamilton and Waikato, the Waikato region, not necessarily Hamilton, no one wants to go there. Sorry, Hamilton, I didn't mean to beat up you on the first day, but it is quite boring there. Waikato is the first place that they want to stop by, that they're going to stop in. The quote is, Waikato is a wonderful destination. There are so many things for the royals to see. They really would be spoilt for choice.
That's because they've heard about their Burger King.
We're going to take them to the Hamilton Burger King. So that made me think, what does New Zealand actually have to offer for a royal couple? And one of the things they put in the article was Southgate has so many attractions. But when they were asked to narrow down what the region actually has, they said, check out the nature of the region, which I always really like. In New Zealand, we always talk about like our scenic beauty. You know, you go to America and they have like theme parks and cathedrals. You go to Europe and they have like history and cathedrals. You come to New Zealand, what have we got? Scenic beauty, or as I like to call it, nothing. Basically some trees and some parks that we've done nothing with.
As beautiful as this country is, I maintain, in the Waikato it's largely farms. Like the scenery is largely dairy farms.
Some people are like, oh, it's exactly like Lord of the Rings. You obviously haven't seen Lord of the Rings, because they've got dragons and awesome castles. We are missing the major ingredients of a Lord of the Rings scenery, I think.
Okay, so I reckon that right now we should make a list. If we could take Will and Kate anywhere in New Zealand, where should we be taking
There's
them?
a lot of good stuff to see. There's a big corrugated iron dog in T-Rail.
Oh, T-Rail. He's got a sheep mate now as well. Corrugated sheep.
Pyro doesn't just have one massive LMP bottle, they've got 2.
They've got the plastic one as well.
If I could take them anywhere, I would take them to Lake Tekapo, which is just out of Timaru, about 45 minutes out of Timaru, and it is absolutely beautiful.
We've got to keep them as far away from Timaru as possible, mate. What about Napier? Napier, get this, Napier has 2 countdowns across the road from each other. They've got to see that. That's a top tourist attraction.
And on 800 The Edge right now, we have got Jamie. Where would you take them?
To Riverton, down in Southland.
Beautiful.
What's there to see in Riverton?
A massive power.
But to be honest, I agree with Guy. We don't have anything other than a scenic beauty, and we just make massive things of everything. We've got massive trout, massive powers, a massive guy on a surfboard in Colac Bay, that's out from Riverton, massive drinks, everything.
Massive carrot.
Exactly.
I didn't mean to make it so downer. Like, the scenic beauty is really beautiful. Like, I was palming it off. It's a lot better than the theme park. They will love it here. It is just kind of funny how sometimes we label our attractions. We've got low confidence, so we make huge versions of things.
We're just like to pump ourselves up. Thank you for your call, and we've got Carl now. Carl, where would you take Will and Kate?
Oh, I'd get them out of Hamilton and take them up to Auckland and send them to Spookers.
Nice.
Right, great idea, Carl. So we'll scare the absolute crap out of them, and so they'll never come back.
We their royal pants.
That would be absolutely terrifying. Thank you for your suggestion. Now,
Spookers is in an old mental hospital, by the way, for those who don't know what it is.
It's very, very
scary. It's in South Auckland, and it's an abandoned mental hospital. It's incredibly terrifying.
It's horrible. And we've got a lady on the phone right now, so hopefully we'll get some sense out of somebody. Amy, where would you take the royal family when they came to New Zealand?
I'd just take them to my house.
Oh, Amy, you're supposed to have something good to say. Why would you take them to your house, Amy?
Well, because it's in the Wairarapa, and that's a fantastic place. So, it's got lots to offer, and why wouldn't they want to come to my house?
That is true. What part of the Wairarapa are you in?
Carterton.
The daffodil capital of New Zealand.
Hey,
yeah.
Amy, my uncle's the mayor of Carterton.
Is it really?
Yeah. Ron Mark, that's my uncle.
Really?
Yeah, there's my uncle.
You're not just playing with me?
No, I'm telling you that. How do I know his name if he's not my uncle? Why else would I know who the mayor of
Well,
Carterton
because
is?
he's the mayor, so why would you not know his name?
Oh, man, what happened to the awesome mayor Carterton used to have that used to burn around on the Harley?
Oh, that was Gary McPhee.
Yeah, he was awesome. I reckon that's a good suggestion, taking him to Carterton. Thanks for your call, Amy.
We've got
That's right.
Maybe not your house, but just your place.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. Awesome. Thank you, Amy. Hey, we're going to send you along to see our must-have movie this week, which is Paranormal Activity, the marked ones, okay?
Cool.
Awesome. It's going to be in cinemas on January the 30th, and we've got heaps of tickets to give away.
great suggestions on the Twitter machine. The skate park in Ashburton. We should take the Royals to the skate park in Ashburton, where all the swaggy kids hang. Yeah. Maybe they can do some sweet tricks on scooters. Mount Taranaki, Burger Fuel, Howell's Gate and Rotorua.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty awesome, actually.
I'm for Burger Fuel. They got some great burgers there.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
We've got some good suggestions.
They'd come back forever if they had a sea and cheese.
We'll float them to Jonky. I guess he'll be escorting them when they get here. So.
Oh, is Jonky looking after them?
I guess.
Great. They're just going to go to his house for a bloody barbecue again.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he did last time.
And a glass
Come round to my house, guys. I'll cook you a sausage.
Glass of a special Pinot. Thanks for your suggestions.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
I am Sharyn Casey.
Yeah.
I used to be Sharon Wakefield, but I got married. Ba-ding, bum, bow.
High five.
Which is actually quite a shock to a lot of people because I'm the only person on this show that is married, and I have dated a lot of absolute dropkicks in my time. And I have turned out all right, and I've managed to get married by the age of 26 when I got married, and I'm an absolute psycho. So I've decided that every Wednesday at this time, I'm going to help out just as many tragic people as I once was to help you find love.
For those people who don't believe that Shaz Dog is a psychopath.
Stop calling me Shaz Dog.
It's just sticking. It's a good nickname.
Great nickname.
For the people who don't believe that Sharyn, a.k.a. Shaz Dog, is a complete psychopath, I heard a rumour, Sharyn. I heard a rumour that you once went through a boyfriend's phone bill to find out if he was cheating and then slept outside his house overnight to confront him about it.
I'm on your side here, Shaz, but he's right.
That did happen, and he was cheating because he never came home from his other girlfriend's house.
That's actually real sad.
I was there for 6 hours with his phone bill seething, waiting for him to get home, and he never came home.
It was kind of funny when someone told me it before, but now I just kind of feel... I feel like we should go take this guy out.
Hey, I'm all good. We're all good. We're friends now. I'm totally fine with it.
I'm as psycho as you, to be honest.
So it's through this life experience that, Sharyn, you feel you've gained this love expertise, yes?
Yes. I have got so much life experience with losers under my belt that I can help you. And if you are a psycho and you need to get that dream boy that you or girl that you're after, it took me a year of chasing my husband before I finally locked him in.
We've even locked in
a really long time.
We've even locked in a testimonial from a friend who used to live in the country.
Yes, and he wanted me to say his name so ladies would know about it. So this is an endorsement from my friend Andy Rowe, who used to be the most tragic single person ever.
I came out of a long-term relationship and had no idea how to pull the bitches and hoes. Sharyn took me under her wing and pretty much taught me how to be a f***ing to chicks and how to treat them like poos and wees without actually pooing or weeing on them when you're spading them. Don't ever feel that they want a nice guy that texts them every hour or so to see how their day is going. They'll think you're needy or desperate or both. Never ever reference any Facebook photos, especially ones from 2008 that you saw when you were stalking them out.
No.
You'll blow your cover as a genuine creep, and they probably don't fit that bikini anymore anyway.
It doesn't.
Never ever take them out for dinner on the first date. Take them for a drink. It's way cheaper, they'll get drunk way quicker, and make your shit jokes way funnier.
They will.
These are just a few of the things that she taught me, and now I'm killing it. Some of my mates have even started calling me the wolf of Tinder. Take Sharon's advice, it works. P.S. Any hot babes listening to this, feel free to add me on Facebook. Cheers.
Just look up Andy Rowe on Facebook, guys. He is a good-looking man, and he is dominating. He used to fall in love with girls in a week, and now he is killing it.
So what do you want to do with this? You want to offer people love advice?
I am offering free love advice.
Hi, I love you, and I bought you this sweet treadmill.
I hate you and I'm leaving you.
What am I doing wrong?
Shaz Dog's Love Shack.
No, what? You can't call it Shaz Dog's Love Shack. It's Sharon's Love Long, guys.
Okay, Shaz Dog.
Okay, so I'm going to be helping out all of you tragic psychos out there. Don't worry, we're all a little bit psycho, so don't let anybody give you shit about that because you're not psycho. And we've got some email ones that have come in first. Guy, you're in charge. Read them to me.
The text computer is coming out. This is from M. I really like one of my best friends. I want to kiss her, but I can't find the moment to make the first kiss. What's the best time? Is it at Laserland this weekend?
Yes. Okay, so this is something that I've done before when I've wanted to hook up with friends that I wasn't sure if it was like more than friends or not. You initiate, and this is the perfect place, initiate a play fight. If it starts getting hot and sweaty and you have a wee moment when you look at each other, pounce, my friend. That is your pash opening.
Initiate a play fight. I like it.
That could go terribly wrong.
It does, and you'll also know, ladies, you'll know during this play fight if things started changing. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know that he likes you.
When I get a girl to watch a film with me on my laptop, what movie will most lead to sex?
Oh, yeah, still The Notebook. Because girls get boys to watch The Notebook because it tests out like how sensitive and stuff they are. If you show yourself a little bit sensitive, she will be like all Ryan Gosling up on your girl after that.
The letter continues, should we watch a porno after the movie?
Probably not. I wouldn't advise it unless the girl you're dating is a freaking man.
How can I tell if my boyfriend is gay because he really likes Dirty Dancing?
Guy, is this from your girlfriend? Guy, your girlfriend wants to know if you're gay because you like Dirty Dancing.
I love Dirty Dancing. It is a classic film. I'm not gay, though.
Okay, cool.
A little bit gay, though, eh?
There you go, guys. Girlfriend, you now know. We have got some people on the phone as well. Bruce, welcome to Sharon's Love Line. What can I do for you?
Righto. I cheated on a girl by accident.
Yeah, hang on. How did you cheat on a girl by accident?
Slipped and fell.
Okay, right. I was drunk and I slipped and fell repeatedly.
Yeah, okay, Bruce.
Bruce.
What's your question?
From that sentence alone, your girlfriend should not take you back because you clearly don't feel bad about it.
Is your question how do I get her back?
Oh, no, I feel bad. Like, she was just the best girl. I made amazing sandwiches, good in bed, everything. Sometimes at the same time. Like, how skilled is that?
Well, you know what? So what do you want to know is how do you get her back?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a hard one for me because I've had the relationship and tried to continue it after someone has cheated, and I just don't think that it actually does work. First of all, I think you should go and work on genuinely being sorry because you don't sound sorry at all.
No, you don't, Bruce.
So go and work on that part, Bruce, and then let us know how you get on after that.
Sorry, you guys are making me laugh.
Okay, good.
Oh, I hope she never gets back together with that guy. He should be single forever.
Love you.
Richard, what is your question?
Well, I am a gay guy.
Yes.
I basically have separated from my partner after 8 years. I've been single for almost a year now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the problem of finding somebody to shag. With gay guys, it's completely different. I'm actually looking to find somebody whom I can have a relationship, not just a one-night stand.
Yeah, I thought that you were just looking for love, and I was going to say download Grindr on your phone, but Oh, this is a tough one. I would say just like go to like a gay bar and just talk to people, and you'll soon find out. Just tell people straight up that you're not there just looking for a one night stand. That's what I would do.
Well, I've tried that too, and again, it's the same situation. Everybody's got partners, and they're trying to find somebody else to hook up with for the time being.
Move out of bars, I reckon.
Or just go through mutual friends. See if mutual friends have like other like gay single friends they could set you up with.
Richard, is it really that easy for gay guys? Is the problem for as a gay guy that there's too much sex on hand?
I would say so, yeah.
Really? I always imagined it would be. It's two dudes and you're both always up for it. So that's how I thought it would go down. Glad to hear that it is.
Yeah, go through the mutual friends, Richard, and maybe get a hot new cologne.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that. I need to find some gay friends first.
Maybe stop sleeping with them all.
Go on NZ Dating, because I've got heaps of friends that are getting married from NZ Dating, so give that a try, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try that.
Give it a go, and if you get married, then I'm going to be your MC.
That was a good initial run at Shazdol's Love Shack. It's not bad.
I think I've changed some lives.
So many. I definitely think you have as well, and we're getting
probably not.
We've got so many comments coming through as well. A lot of people need some help. I got some personal questions. I got a lot of problems that I need fixed out as well. So I reckon this should be a regular segment. I think that's awesome.
Every Wednesday, Shazdol's Love Shack.
I just honestly want to put out there that girl should never get back together with that Bruce guy.
Yeah, okay. There's a thread running on our Facebook page as well. If you search Guy, Sharyn and Clint, Sharyn can answer some of your questions there as well if you post on the Love Line Facebook post on the page.
Don't trust anyone named Bruce.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
I'm working on a promotion. It's called Catch in a Hat. It's like the Tui Catch in a Million, but you actually win $1 million for this one. Catch in a Hat. You catch the ball at the cricket in a special hat, and you will win $1 million. The problem is we have no idea whether it will work, so we've sent down Chang to Hamilton, the capital of New Zealand. It's not actually the capital. I don't know what the capital is.
It's Wellington.
We've sent him down to Hamilton to try and catch a ball in the hat. Chang, how are you going, mate?
Well, let me tell you, Hamilton is the city of the future, Guy Williams. I have left the cricket because it's raining.
What do you mean you've left the cricket?
Because it's raining. There's nothing happening there.
Okay.
So I have thought of another way of making the $1 million for this Catch in a Hat promotion.
What's your idea?
Hamilton has a casino.
Oh, God, not
and you know how good Asians are at casinos. So I think that's our best way to make the $1 million.
So it's just a really bad idea for you to get an afternoon in the casino, Chang?
No, it's not. I'm still dressed in the guinea pig costume and the hat, so I mean...
This is totally true, because he's not allowed to go to the casinos in Auckland, so he's just found a reason to go to the one in Hamilton.
You were so keen for us to send you to Hamilton. You were like, yeah, send me, please.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I can get in because of the way I'm dressed in the guinea pig costume. So I'll have you guys on speaker.
It's
so you
a
can
lion.
See what's happening. So I'm wearing the hat. I'm in Chandel, stepping to the foyer of the casino.
Are you at the casino now?
Yeah, I'm inside the casino facilities. Hang on.
This is like Mission Impossible.
It's very quiet. I'm just a few, like 10, 20 meters from the entrance.
Door? Yeah.
The guys are looking at me.
Good luck, Chang.
Hey, guys. Hello. How are you?
Just won't be able to come in like that.
Oh, why not? I got Chandel. Okay. But sorry? Are you looking at someone? No, I want to try and win $1 million because I have a promotional idea. Yeah. Do you want me to tell you the idea? It's really simple. You know the Tui catching a million? Where you do it at the cricket?
No.
No? You don't? You know who Guy Williams is? Guy Williams, Jonah and Ben, he's on the edge at the moment?
No.
You don't know who Guy Williams is?
No.
Okay, so his brilliant idea is like you try and catch a cricket ball in a hat and you win $1 million. But we have to fund that $1 million somehow, so this is how we're doing it. Trying to win it from the casino.
Okay,
thanks, man.
So is he in or what?
No, I can't go in because of my dress code, because I'm wearing genders. Doesn't matter that I'm wearing a guinea pig costume.
It just matters that you are wearing jandals.
Yeah, you know, because I'm wearing genders, I cannot go in.
Oh, my God.
I'm glad you can't go in because we know your history with gambling, mate. You get back to Auckland as soon as possible. You've let down the whole team, to say the least.
I apologize. Guy Williams, I want to apologize that guy did not know who you are.
Chang, go back to the cricket, please, mate. Go back to the cricket. Go back and do the job you were supposed to do.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thanks, Chang.
Honestly, any way that he can find a casino, that is why he wanted to go.
So I don't know why he had to embarrass me like that as well. We're trying to name drop me or something.
Had to get into a casino. Okay, so this is another, I don't want to say death nail and catch in a hat's coffin, but it's not exactly going swimmingly so far.
I've got some better ideas, guys. We've got a lot more things in the pipeline. This is going to take off, I'll tell you what. I shouldn't have put Chang onto it. I should have got my best man on the job, but I can sort that out tomorrow. Don't worry.
Who's your best man?
Not telling, it's a secret.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
I am addicted to cola.
Yeah.
Because I don't like coffee, I don't like tea. That's my hit of caffeine. So I wake up about 4 hours after I get up, I'm like, oh, you know how people need a coffee in the morning?
Me, every day.
I'm like, oh, God, I need a cola. And I go get a cola, and then I just a little can, and then I have another little can just before the show.
Do you have a can of cola for breakfast?
No, not at breakfast, unless I'm really hungover. Then I don't. But I'll have it, say I'll get up at 6, and I'll have my first can at 10.
That's yuck.
It is a bit early. It's a bit early for
10
cola.
o'clock. It's not that early. People get it with their McDonald's for breakfast. They can get cola.
No, you get a hot chocolate or or espresso pronto.
No, but you can. Anywho, what I'm saying is I am addicted to cola.
Yeah.
And to the point once I tried to give up cola, and much like giving up caffeine, I was bedridden with migraines. Could barely open my eyes.
Really?
Actually?
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, I actually can't do... it was harder to do than giving up smoking when I gave up smoking. It was
You're now back on smoking, so it's clearly not harder than that.
No, but I gave it for like 3 years, and it was
that'll do.
Giving up smoking was way easier than trying to give... I couldn't even last 2 days without a cola.
You can't say that when you haven't actually given up smoking.
No, but I did. I gave up for 3 years, and then I accidentally started again.
I'm proud
Anyway,
of
that's
you.
not what we're talking about.
What's your point about cola addiction?
So cola addiction is a real thing. And I honestly mean it when I say I cannot go 3 days without it. I get horrible bedridden migraines, and to the point that I can't even look at bright light or anything. It's horrible. And in Australia at the moment, there are some lawyers preparing to take a whole lot of different cola companies to court, and they're appealing for people with type 2 diabetes, heart conditions, or have had relatives who have actually died because of cola addictions.
God.
So it's getting that serious now.
This is ridiculous. This is money. As a desperate money grabber myself, this is too low even for me. This is going below the low road. You're going to try and blame Coke for making you fat.
No, they're not blaming it for making you fat. They're blaming it because you end up actually being addicted to it, and it causes you severe health problems.
But sort your life out.
Especially if you have the diet film that has all the phenolin and all that sort of stuff in it. It can give you different kind of things. But people just end up being addicted to it. It's like you do a whole lot of diet things, and they say the only thing that's 0 points or whatever is cola, Diet Cola and water. So people drink heaps of it.
Everything that makes you feel good is addictive. I'm addicted to watching cute kitty cat videos on YouTube. I'm not going to take a lawsuit out against a cute kitty cat, am I?
It hasn't killed you or given you severe health issues.
It affects my job because I don't do proper work in the day. I don't respond to all my emails and stuff because I'm watching kitty cat videos. Point proven. I win this argument. I'm glad. Your brain's not functioning properly because you need some more cola.
No, all my point was, I'm not trying to say they were right or wrong. All I'm saying is that there's actually a lawsuit now. So for people that actually have this cola addiction, it is a real thing now. It's a real addiction. People are going to rehab for cola addiction.
Would you be willing to testify?
For what?
Against the cola?
No, because I love it so much. I wouldn't want to do anything bad that might make it not exist anymore.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
I love it so, honestly, it's times like this where I'm like, God, I'm glad I'm not into crack. I would not be able to get off it.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
I've got a bit of a beef.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bring this
You
up.
do, and you should work out more.
I'm sick of going to places and the person asking me my opinion on things when I'm talking to experts. For example, you go to the mechanic, you bring in your car because it's not working, they go, what's wrong with it? I don't know what's wrong with it, mate. It used to go vroom, and now it goes vroom, it's not the same. When you go to a hairdresser and they go, what style would you like? You're the stylist. If I knew one style that wasn't bowl cut, I'd cut it myself. Do you guys have, has anyone else got this problem?
Not really, because last time I told a hairdresser to go nuts, ended up with a mullet.
Did this come about from when me and you went and got lunch today?
We went and got a sandwich, and she goes, "Would you like it toasted or not toasted?" I'm like, "I have no idea." It's it seems weird to toast. To be honest, I hate hot lettuce.
Yeah, well, some people like hot lettuce, some people don't. They're giving you the option.
So, Sharyn, we were standing in the queue to buy these sandwiches, and this thing happened to Guy, and it really, really threw him. They said to him, "Would you like the sandwich toasted or not?" He's like, what's best? What should I have? And she's like, I don't know. I haven't had this sandwich. We left, and he was really angry about it. And he told me about the mechanic, and he told me about the hairdresser.
These are problems does no one else have this problem?
Are you just incapable of making a decision?
No.
You just don't want to do something that you might not like because they may say you should toast a sandwich, and then you get it, and you're like, why did I get it toasted? I hate hot lettuce. Like, I hate hot lettuce and hot avocado, so I don't get my sandwiches toasted.
When people ask me what radio station to listen to, I say The Edge. I know, it's my job. I'm a professional. Everyone needs to lift their game, except for me. My game's perfect. Everyone else needs to go to my level.
What's the best joke?
The best joke of all time?
Yeah.
Well, that's subjective.
Well, so is a toasted or not toasted sandwich?
Very good point. You may have bummed me out a little bit. I'm going to think about the best joke.
Rudimental, Zed, Jason Derulo and Colby Calais next.
It makes me angry when I'm wrong.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
Hey, can we just take a second to get Real 2014 on it for a second?
Yeah, girl.
And just talk about social media and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that the new show is on Facebook?
No, I didn't know that.
No, you did know that because you're on the show.
No, he
Why
didn't
are you
know that.
asking them if he knows?
He doesn't use Facebook.
I hate Facebook.
Yeah. But for those of you who don't hate Facebook, we're on the Facebook under Guy, Sharyn and Clint. If you search that, you'll find our Facebook page. Did you know we're on Twitter? You're a fan of that.
Twitter is my life. It's my life.
Of course he knows. He just did a tweet from that account.
I know.
I'm tweeting from that account and then logging back onto my old account to retweet my tweets that I've done on that account. So definitely follow that one.
That one is twitter.com/Guy, Sharyn, Clint.
Yes.
Did you know that we're on Instagram?
Well, what? Just stop asking us if we know, because we're on the show. We know that we have these social media things.
I didn't know about Instagram either, to be honest.
You're following it.
I don't know. No, I'm not. I don't know how to follow anyone on Instagram. I haven't figured it out. It's too complicated.
And
bunch of amateurs.
I asked if you knew because you haven't taken any of the selfies on it. I've done all the pictures so far.
Because you're in charge of Instagram and I'm in charge of Facebook. That's why you should follow
What am
Facebook.
I in charge of?
Twitter.
Why is there nothing for me to do?
Twitter, you tweet.
You're in charge of Twitter.
Okay, I'll get onto it.
And the last one, did you know that we're on Snapchat?
Oh, no, because I'm not on Snapchat. I hate Snapchat.
You hate Snapchat?
Yeah.
I love Snapchat.
I don't even know what Snapchat is.
Well, there's a lot of videos of you on Snapchat that I've taken.
Weird. That's weird, mate. Was I conscious?
Yeah, you were talking to the camera. You were talking about how old Colin Meads is.
The best one was when you played the flute.
I cannot remember any of this.
You were playing it real fast.
If you want to check out the Snapchat one, you just search Guy, Sharyn, Clint on Snapchat, and that's it, guys. All of a sudden, we're into 2014. We're part of a new generation of media.
Did you know we're on the radio?
We are on the radio. That's old news.
Oh, I just wanted to check if you knew.
Listen to us on the radio, guys. Check us out on the radio.
This is a desperate attempt to get more than our parents on our social media platforms.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
There you go. Thanks, everybody. That's the podcast with Sharyn, Clint and Guide Dog.
Why did you call yourself Guide Dog? It sounds like Guide Dog.
I was just trying to be like an awesome radio DJ, and you guys kept putting me down.
You could be G-Dub Williams. G-Dub.
Awesome. So that was the latest podcast. You heard it from G-Dub Williams and Sharyn and Clint. It'd be cool if I had a big name and you guys just had normal names as well.
Grab tomorrow's podcast after we actually do the show because we've got Nelson News on there.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Yeah, that'd be good, right?
News from Nelson.
That'd be good, right, Shaz?
Oh, yeah.
Also, remember to rate our podcast on Facebook or whatever, and like us on Facebook as well, and follow us on Twitter and do some other things.
And remember, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours.
That's so lame.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.